What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Elio is Pixar's 29th movie that hit theaters this past weekend, and with that, we're ranking all 29 Pixar movies by placing them on their proper tiers. Where does Elio fall? We're about to get into it. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. And what did you make of Elio? Did you like it? Did you not like it? It had the lowest opening box office ever for a Pixar movie. That's not necessarily the movie's fault. It's just the marketing around it. We're going to get into all of it, but let's hop into these tiers. Starting off with our tiers, we have top 5, great, good, meh, and bottom 5. First and foremost, we have Toy Story 4, which I'm going to put in the good tier. Not a huge reason for this movie to be made other than those dollar bills, because this movie absolutely dominated the box office, did over 1 billion dollars. Toy Story 3 ended pretty perfectly for these toys, but Toy Story 4 made a lot of money. That's why the movie again was made. There's some enjoyment to be had here. They're all kind of lost toys, and everyone's growing up and moving on, and Woody seems to have been forgotten, so there's some emotion in there. There's some good jokes in there. The adding of Key and Peele was a great addition to this movie. And it ended, again, like, hey, we don't need to make another. But we're getting Toy Story 5. So, Toy Story 4, of the Toy Story movies, I don't go back and rewatch all that often. I couldn't tell you the last time I rewatched Toy Story 4. I saw it twice in theaters. I think that's as many times as I've actually seen this movie. Moving on to Toy Story 2, which I'm actually also going to put in the good tier above Toy Story 4. Toy Story 2, you get introduction of Jessie and Bullseye. Great additions. You have a great villain in this movie, and it's just overall a fantastic sequel. Of the Pixar sequels, this is one of the best. Toy Story 3 used to be in my top 5 for so long, rewatched it, and it went down for me. It's going to go in the great, still my favorite of the Toy Story movies. It wasn't a top 5 Pixar for me like it always had been. I rewatched it at the end of last year, and I almost found myself being just the slightest bit disappointed by the end of it. All that aside, Lotso's the best Pixar villain probably of all time, and these characters all having to go to daycare because Andy's going to college, it hits hard. It feels like that feeling of being forgotten. It hits it on a really good note, and when they all look like they're about to just face their fate together, they hold hands like we're going to do this together, and the claw saves them. It's brilliant. It's fantastic filmmaking. It will make you very emotional. Wasn't my top 5. Just fell out of it. Then we have Bug's Life. Bug's Life is basically an animated version of Bugs of the movie Seven Samurai, where you get a bunch of bugs of misfits, put them together, we're going to fight an army. Hopper, very underrated villain. Bug's Life, very underrated Pixar movie. I'm going to throw it in the good tier. Is a movie we've seen countless times again. But A Bug's Life, go back and rewatch it. Great jokes, great animation for when this was made, and great villain in Hopper. Really think it's underrated. Then we have Monsters, Inc. The first movie going in the top 5 tier. Taking the fear all of us kids have of monsters in a closet, monsters under the bed, and making a movie for children about that is brilliant. And that's the kind of Pixar we're missing nowadays. I get they had a lot of these great ideas early on in their career. Nowadays, I kind of want some of those ideas back because it was absolutely perfect. And if they wanted to do a sequel, I know a lot of people probably are against it, I'd be on board. I really would. I really would. Kitty? Come on. That'd be perfect. Monsters University. I'm a big Monsters fan. Big Monsters fan. This is going to the great tier. A lot of people hate this movie, and that's totally fine. I'm not one of them. Another one I think is incredibly underrated. Go back and watch these ones. Uzma Kappa is the ultimate team. This movie is hilarious. I laughed my butt off throughout it, and you get to see the friendship of Sully and Mike really form. Randall becomes a villain. Like, you get to see how everything ends up leading into Monsters, Inc. Monsters University, in my opinion, is the most slept-on Pixar movie. And we have Finding Nemo. It's going in the great tier. This is almost creeping in my top 5. I always said when I have a kid one day, I think Finding Nemo will resonate with me a lot more. Well, I have a kid now, and it does. It really does. A movie that shows that no matter what, you will go across the ocean to help your kid and save your kid. That's what this movie hits on. Man, and it's focused on letting go. When your kid's growing up, you gotta let them go out and do things and explore things and live their life on their own. I could get emotional talking about it. It's a perfect movie. It really is. It could go my top 5. It's probably number 6 anymore. Finding Dory. I'm going to throw Finding Dory in meh. I watched this one with my wife when we were first getting together back in high school. We both enjoyed it. I have not rewatched it since high school, so that was almost 10 years ago. I'm getting old, my God. The Incredibles. Second movie going in the top 5 tier. The Incredibles is one of, if not the greatest superhero movie ever. It's not the greatest, but it's one of the greatest superhero movies ever. Go watch this, and first and foremost, you're going to see that Bob Parr is just a depressed guy, and as a kid, you never really understood it. He was just a big guy in the office, and it seemed kind of funny. When you go back to rewatch this as an adult, he is depressed. He does not enjoy his life. Everything he thought he wanted, he had, but now he doesn't have anymore, and it makes you really feel for this guy that he starts to get that spark again. It's something that makes him happy. Follow your dreams, kids. That's all I'm saying, because this movie really, really hits on it, and the action, the score. We're going to get an Incredibles 3. Now I'm here for it. The Incredibles 2. What throw this in the great tier. I haven't gone back to rewatch this one too often either, but great villains, great twists and turns. To wait for a sequel of The Underminer that the first Incredibles ended with, we didn't really get The Underminer in this one, so I thought we would. We didn't. That's A-okay. Cars. I love this movie. Cars is in my top 5 Pixar. I don't understand how it's not in everyone's, because every time I go back and rewatch this one, Speed. I am Speed. This cocky racer who, like, everyone, like, helps out in the beginning. Everyone's trying to get his start. He's forgetting all of them. He goes to Radiator Springs, and he gets humbled, and he comes back, and it's just absolutely chef's kiss. Brilliant. Perfect. I absolutely love it. Love it. Cars 2. First one in the bottom 5 tier. Cars 2 is just one of those movies that it made no sense why it was made, because obviously the success of the first one, but this one just really could have gone to straight DVD. You're doing a spy espionage movie starring Mater. Not good. Cars 3. Throwing Cars 3 in good. The loss of Doc Hudson. My wife cried her eyes out. She thought it was absolutely so sad, and it is. Cruz Ramirez, great character. Reach for your lunch. Reach for your lunch. It's a fun enough movie. Toy Story. Going in the great tier. First Toy Story. Hitting what every kid thought of. When you leave for school, your toys are alive. I thought it. Did you think it? I definitely thought it. So, interested to see how Toy Story 5 turns out. But with this first Toy Story, the rivalry between Woody, who's the leader of his clan, and Buzz, who, like, everyone was really starting to like. I mean, you're not flying. That was falling with style. It's brilliant. It's great voice casting, great animations, absolutely hilarious. Sid, terrifying kid. I think we all knew Sid growing up. Ratatouille. The fourth movie in my top 5 Pixar. Ratatouille is actually my favorite Pixar movie. Anyone can cook. You want to be inspired. You want to just have something that makes you want to follow your dreams. Go watch Ratatouille, because it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters where you go from there. It's an unbelievably perfect movie. WALL-E. I'm going to make a lot of people mad. WALL-E is in my bottom 5 Pixar. And I think it's incredibly, incredibly overrated. I got to go back and rewatch it. I tried to rewatch it a couple years ago, and I still sit on it. It's my hottest Pixar take. Totally fine. Then we have Up. And Up is almost in my top 5, but it's right in that great tier. The opening montage with Carl and Ellie is unbelievably sad. It rips your heart out, and it shows yourself that don't wait to live your life. Because if you do, time runs out. Time's not stopping for nobody. And eventually, if you wait too long, it's going to be too late. And that's exactly what this movie hits. And I feel like it hits a lot for adults, because then Mr. Fredricksen meets Russell. They go on this adventure. They meet a snipe. They meet a talking dog. They go on this amazing adventure of all time. And it just hits you in the feels. And it's absolutely beautiful. It's one of, if not the top 5 Pixar. It is. It's probably 6 or 7. It's how good Pixar used to be. It's kind of fallen down a little bit. Then we have Brave, which we're going to toss in the bottom 5. I think it has some potential, but whenever they turn into bears, I always just remember, God, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Like, at all. Inside Out, going in the great tier. The emotions in your head. I think I always think there's people up there running the keys, and mine's definitely anxiety sometimes. It definitely happens. That happens in Inside Out too. But Inside Out's unbelievably. Inside Out is so fun. It's such great. Inside Out is so fun, and this has, if not the saddest moment in all the Pixar movies, when Bing Bong and Joy are on the rocket, and he sends her off, and he says, "Take her to the moon for me, okay?" Ah, my God. Inside Out 2. This is one of the best sequels of all time. It was one of my favorite movies of last year. I laughed uncontrollably throughout this one, and it felt so relatable. It felt too relatable at times. It killed it at the box office, thank God. We're hopefully going to get an Inside Out 3. We're definitely getting an Inside Out 3. But imagine like Riley going to college. Then you do Inside Out 4, Riley getting married. So many you can do. I'm really looking forward to the future of the Inside Out franchise inside Pixar. The Good Dinosaur, we're going to throw it in bottom 5. This is basically The Lion King. I mean, the kid sees his dad die, he meets a crazy friend, goes on his journey, comes home, returns, and he's the man. It's The Lion King. Sorry. Coco. Final movie in my top 5. Un poco loco. It's unbelievable, dude. This movie, the animation style, first off, beautiful. The music, beautiful. The cast, the characters, the world building they create, perfection. I think we're getting a Coco sequel. About time. About time. Onward. My opinion, one of the most underrated Pixar movies. It's going in the great tier. A story about two brothers going on journeys so they can spend one day with their dad. That is a very unique concept, but we need more unique concepts like this. Great voice cast, Tom Holland and Chris Pratt, absolutely perfect. Then we have Soul. I'm going to put Soul in the good tier. It's kind of grown on me quite a bit as I've gotten older, as I've watched it. I tried to go back and rewatch it. It's still not up there for the best Pixar movie, but if I give it another rewatch here soon, I think I'm going to enjoy it quite a bit more. It's been like trending on TikTok and Instagram lately, so I've been seeing a lot of clips where I'm getting the itch to go back and rewatch it. Luca, Silencio Bruno. Luca's good. It's like fine because it's a movie about these kids in a Vespa. I mean, there's magic to be had towards the end, but for the most part, it's like fine. It's fine. Turning Red. I'm going to put Turning Red in meh because it would probably go bottom 5, but my wife really likes it and I love the band. We know what's up. So it's in meh. Lightyear. Lightyear's one of the most disappointing movies ever for me. I was beyond the moon excited for this one back in 2022. It's in my bottom 5. I would say it's closer to the top of that bottom 5, but it's still my bottom 5. It's that movie that Buzz Lightyear toy was made off of. Great idea, not great execution, so it's going to go in the bottom 5. Elemental. Elemental's going in the great tier. A romantic comedy inside the Pixar universe. Perfect. I love it. I love Ember taking over her father's business. I love Wade. I think he's absolutely hilarious. I think this movie has those emotional beats that you want, but has great animation style like these. All these movies do. I keep complimenting that, but all these elements working together from water, fire, and trees and everything. It's really unique. It's something we haven't seen in a long time in Pixar, and it's a romantic comedy that made me laugh and smile and feel all warm and fuzzy inside. But a movie that didn't is Elio, and we're actually going to put Wall-E at the end of this video here in meh. Because I forgot about Elio. Elio's down there. Probably the second worst Pixar movie I've seen. I forgot quite a bit that happened with Elio because I just watched it Thursday night, so that's today's Sunday. It's 4 nights ago, and man, it is just missing everything that makes Pixar so unique. It opens with just telling us this kid's sad, and then it shows us that he's trying to make friends and he's not alone in the world. But it doesn't do a good job of showing that because he wants to be alone. For most of the movie, he pushes everyone away, and then he makes friends with this little worm nugget thing. It was just kind of dumb, and I think it had good themes there. It just didn't explore those very well. Very disappointed by Elio. One of my least favorite movies of the year. Definitely going to be on my disappointing list for the year. But that's going to do it for my Pixar ranking of all 29 movies. What do you make of it? What is your ranking? What did you think of Elio? Got some hot takes in here. Very sorry about that, sweetheart. Hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell. Thank you guys for watching and for being here. I'll see you in the next one.